Y'all already know what I'm doing. Hey, welcome to Bimbolas Off Duty Gourmet Cultural Delights. I am your host, Bimbola. This is not an episode. This is just a quick tutorial. We're in the kitchen. We got some good music going on, you guys. Christian hip hop. We are cooking a bacon wrapped sirloin steak in rosemary and garlic. And then also over here, we have our red potatoes that we've cleaned, picked off the bruise and everything. And then what I'll do is I'll cut those in half, you guys, and then put a little bit of butter over it, and we'll serve it just like that. And then here on our steak, we're going to add just a little bit more butter because we're going to start doing a butter base on our steak just to make sure that our steak is nice and moist. All right, so it's been cooking on this side for quite some time. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over. Ooh, wow, look at that. It's got a nice, good crust on it. That's what we were looking for. Yes, awesome. All right, and then we'll just take the butter that we have and just baste our steak with it, you guys. Let me just move some of this stuff out the way. All the garlic and the rosemary. And, you know, adding the garlic and the rosemary to the pan also adds some really wonderful aromatics. If you first add the garlic and the rosemary to the pan first, before you add the steak in the pan. So that way your oil, your olive oil and your butter can pick up that seasoning. And while you're basting it, you're going to be basting the olive oil and the butter with that seasoning in it, like kind of like it's like fused in it, so to speak, for a better lack of words. All right, so this steak is just about done. It's almost done. We're going to let it cook just a little longer. It's a thick sirloin steak. I pretty like mine medium well, but I'll probably have mine just medium tonight, just because it's such a beautiful thick cut. I don't want to lose the moisture in it. But yeah, so we just want to show you guys how to butter baste your steak. Quick butter basting tutorial to get some beautiful juicy steak. It's Friday night, you know, pop open, you know, a drink, whether it be like maybe you like some bubbly or non-alcoholic, of course. Or you like a spritzer, or maybe you like a club soda or something, whatever it is that you like to drink, whatever floats your boat. This would be great with it as well. And of course, if you like an alcoholic drink, that's up to you, of course, honey. I ain't your mama. All right, so we're going to douse a little bit of salt just for taste. Okay, and then just kind of get our aromatics moving around in the pan a little bit. And we're going to check on our, okay, that's boiling, that looks looking good. And then we have some chives also too that we're going to put on top as our garnish. Your potatoes shouldn't take you no more than probably about 10 minutes to cook, if that. So it really shouldn't take you that long at all to get to. This is like a meal, probably that'll take you no more than about maybe 15-20 minutes top to cook. And then you can also, we want to add a little bit of heat too as well. So I'm just going to add a little bit of our cayenne. Sorry, I'm working with one hand, you guys, so bear with me, y'all. All right, so we'll just add a little bit of cayenne, just so we can give it a little bit of heat, you guys. I like that heat with that butter. All right. All right, that's just about done. That looks, and it smells so wonderfully delicious too. And I think what I'm also gonna do is just add my paprika. Add a little bit. So we're just gonna add some paprika to the mix, you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to unscrew it, y'all. All right, so we're gonna add some paprika. Okay. Rosemary, garlic, paprika, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and just a little bit of some heat, you guys. Sorry, screwing it back on. And then that should do. All right, so we want to just turn it up like this. Stand it up. Make sure it's cooked. Since it's so thick, cooked on both sides. So just stand your meat up. Kind of just, get them together and in one accord. Just get that. If you see a little bit red on the side, just stand it up so that you could sear it. You don't want to keep cooking it on the others. If the meat is red in between here, just lay it down on that side. You don't want to keep cooking that side or that side because you'll eventually, after you build your crust in the steak, you'll eventually start to dry it out. Oh. Sorry, just got popped. Okay. That was a blooper. I remember y'all, I get one blooper. That's just about done, y'all. And then what you want to do also is you want to let your meat rest. I would say let your meat rest for about 5 minutes. Show you guys the side of it. So do you see the side? So that's how you know it's cooked. Alright, so we're going to give this side probably about another minute or two. Alright, and just keep basting it with butter, you guys. Sorry. I'm so used to not holding the camera, so please bear with me. And I know I'm cooking with the spoon, y'all. If you're in the kitchen and you're a chef, you know you better have a spoon somewhere in your pocket, somewhere in your hand. You gotta have that spoon. Most chefs carry a spoon with them because you're either gonna be tasting something or you're going to be saucing something. So you want to have always want to make sure that you have a spoon handy. Just a little chef tip in the kitchen. That's all. All right, you guys. This looks like it's getting beautifully seared. And look at the juice. Look how moist that is. Look at the tenderness in that. Look at the juices. That's awesome. Go ahead and just put my juice. That's to squeeze out. Put them juices back in there. All right. So I think mine is about medium. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take that off. All right, I'm going to grab a plate and put you guys down for just a second. All right, so our steak is done resting. So what we're going to do now, you guys, we're going to go ahead and then take the steak and set that down just nicely so. Just make sure we don't drip. All right. And then we'll just take a couple of the garlic pieces and just put it on top as a garnish on top of the steak. All right, so we have some grilled garlic on top. And then we're going to go ahead. Now, you'll know when your potatoes are done because the red color will have changed. See? So we're going to go ahead and just put one potato. I made several. The reason why I made several is because I want to make a mashed potato later and do like a potato in a bag. So I made a few extra potatoes. All right, and we're going to go ahead and remove that off the heat and turn our heat down. Then we're going to go ahead and just cut right into the potato. Just cut right into it. Just let it fall open, as so. Okay, now you can scoot it over, make it a little bit more central on the plate. Exactly how I wanted it. All right. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to take a stick of butter that I've already cut. So I've already cut that. So we're going to take that, cut that in half. Sorry guys, I'm working with one hand. We're going to cut that in half. And then we're just going to butter one side as such. And then leave the butter on there. That side, okay. And then get that side to do the same thing. And this side to do the same thing. And just leave that butter on there. All right, so I'm gonna come back, you guys. 1 second. All right, so now that we have our butter in place, just the way that we wanted it to sit there. It's going to melt, so don't worry about giving a big glob of butter to your guest or whoever you're cooking for because that's going to melt. By the time that you bring it to the table, it'll already be melted. Douse a little bit of pepper onto your plate. A little bit of black pepper, you guys. All right. And then take a little bit of our chives as our garnish. All right, and then just kind of, no, they're not all bunched up in one. Kind of, yeah, make it beautiful, make it attractive. All right, and then one moment, y'all. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of dollop of sour cream. Voila. And there we go. You want to add some color to it? Sorry, y'all. Gotta open this up. All right, if you want to add a little bit of color to it, just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle of paprika. There we go. See? All right. And that's dinner tonight. Super easy. It took us 14 minutes plus prep, 25 minutes, and we're done. All right, so we're going to go ahead and chow down. So I just want to bring you guys a quick little steak tutorial to show you guys how beautiful the steak is. And look, see, I told you, the butter's going to melt down to the pan. And then, oh, I think we wasted some sour cream right there. But yeah, that's it. That's basically all that's to it. And that looks so delicious, you guys. Look how juicy that is. You see the juices? So I'm just going to squeeze it and then let you guys just see the juices come out of that. Wow. You see that? That's just juicy. Oh, okay. Bye. I gotta go. I'm hungry. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. This is just a little quick episode. I mean, a little quick video, not an episode, you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday at 7 o'clock. Ciao. God bless you. Take care.